Navigating the UK social care system at the point when you or a loved one needs care can be complex and disheartening at what's already a difficult time. In this video, I will outline the process you need to follow and explain what's involved at each stage. So the first step is to establish what care is needed. As social care is a politically devolved matter across the UK, there are slightly different rules and regulations applying from country to country when determining eligibility for local authority, or in Northern Ireland, Health and Social Care Trust funding. However, as a general rule, the first step is an assessment of care needs, which the local authority is obliged to undertake free of charge. This will help determine the nature of the care needed and whether it's at a level deemed eligible for support. So this is often referred to as eligible needs. The local authority will also help source appropriate care services. If part of the need relates to healthcare, the next step is the NHS working alongside your local authority to establish whether you qualify for free NHS Continuing Health Care funding, which would pay for all your care costs. Now, the rules are complex and sometimes wrongly applied, so help from someone experienced in this area might be needed to ensure eligibility is properly assessed. If you do not qualify for NHS CHC, you might qualify for an NHS contribution to registered nursing care if you are in or going into a nursing care home. Alternatively, you might qualify for what is known as joint NHS and local authority funding, whether you're in a care home or receiving care at your own home. Next, you should make sure you're in receipt of all state benefits to which you're entitled, as the local authority will assume you're receiving them, so will automatically include them when assessing your ability to pay. Step 4 is the financial assessment to establish how much the person will be asked to pay towards meeting these needs. The nature of the financial assessment, which is sometimes referred to as the means test, varies depending on whether the person will be receiving care services in their own home, which includes short breaks away, or in a residential care home or a nursing home. Regardless of the setting the care is to be provided in, for most cases this will involve the local authority looking at the individual's assets, such as savings and investments, and may, depending on who continues to live in it, include the value of their home, as well as some of their income, known as eligible income. If their assets are worth more than a specified upper threshold, which is currently £23,250 in England, £28,750 in Scotland, and £50,000 in Wales, they will have to pay for all of their own social care costs, subject to some country-specific variations. If the value is between an agreed lower and upper capital limit, they will be deemed able to contribute some tariff income from their capital, which will be added to any other eligible income to determine their ability to pay. This lower level in England is £14,250. If the value of their capital is below this agreed lower capital limit, the current to £14,250, it should be completely disregarded. In this case, only their eligible income would be used to determine their ability to pay. The extent to which some aspects of social care are free or subject to partial funding at the point of need currently vary from country to country. For example, in England, most forms of social care are subject to means testing, with only a few services such as home adaptations like raised toilets and handrails, or community equipment including personal alarm systems, currently funded in full by local authorities, irrespective of a person's ability to pay. The final recommended step in navigating the social care system is to get professional advice. If the financial assessment concludes that you must pay for all or some of your care, it is advised to speak with a qualified financial advisor about the best way to fund that care. At this point, it's worth stating that giving away assets or income to avoid having to pay for social care is likely to be caught by what are known as the deprivation of asset rules. These rules are designed to prevent people deliberately giving away their wealth, for example, to family members, in order to put themselves in a position where the local authority must pay for some of all of their care. Where someone is found to have done this, the local authority can treat the asset or income as if it had not been given away when it comes to the financial assessment. You will sometimes hear this referred to as taking into account notional income or notional capital. That's the UK social care system in a nutshell. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. I'm Justin King, and my aim is to help people live successful lives, and that often involves understanding your money. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the like button to help more people like you find my channel, and check out the show notes for some useful links on things I've discussed in this video. For now, this is Justin King helping you live your best life.